We have Dr. Darrell Dexter here with us, who's added a new dimension to his expertise. It's his last appearance here. And I think it's over into the whooping crane field. I wonder, Doctor, could you tell us a little bit about the whooping crane?
Yes, well, it was nearly extinct some years ago, Ray. In 1937, there were only 14 of them, and now there are some 74. They have white plumage with a red-crowned head and black tips on their wings, and they're tall, majestic birds, standing some 110 stories above the street on New York City's Lower West Side. The Twin Towers certainly are buildings to be proud of, with elevators that travel at amazing speeds.
Wait a minute, Doctor, you have me confused. What are we talking about here?
Oh, you asked me about
Whooping cranes.
My next expertise is going to be on the Twin Towers, and I'm always working ahead on these.
Oh, I see. All right.
You never know when you're going to be invited on programs and have to talk about something.
So you always have one expertise subject ahead.
In 1937, there were 14 whooping cranes. They live in Canada in the summer and migrate 2,500 miles to the Aransas Refuge in Texas in the winter. They're a tall, majestic bird, our tallest, as a matter of fact.
Well, now, did you say there were 2,500 of them? That doesn't seem like they're too endangered.
No, there are 74 of them now. 2,500 is the number of miles they migrate from Canada to Texas at the Aransas Refuge.
And
they eat...
They're rednecks, you say?
No, they have red-crowned heads. Their plumage is white, mainly, but they do have black wingtips. They eat snails and shrimp, blue plate crabs, and some weeds. And the whoop can be heard up to half a mile.
And are they a big bird?
Yes, they're the tallest bird. The tallest one we have here in America, and very majestic.
Well, now, where do they get these blue plate specials they eat?
No, there again, you're wrong. It's blue plate crab is one of the sea shellfish which they do eat, along with snails, shrimp, and some plant life.
Uh-huh.
You can hear the whoop up to half a mile, I believe I told you.
Do they communicate with one another? Do they make a sound?
They make a large, loud whooping sound. In that way, they do communicate with one another. In the latest census, there were 68 adult whooping cranes and 6 young whoopers.
It's curious you stay in one place. They don't, often birds fly back and forth between seasons, and they stay in this Aransas Refuge. What was that, did you say?
No, that's the case with the whooping crane. They migrate from Canada, where they spend the summers at Great Slave Lake, to the Aransas Refuge in Texas, where they spend their winters.
All right. Well, I think we all know a good deal more now about the whooping crane than we did a few moments ago. I want to thank you, Dr. Dexter. It's always a pleasure, and I know we'll be interested to have you back here to talk about the Twin Towers sometime.
Oh, really?
Thank you. Johnny?